Thank you very much. Just a couple of reminders from the association. Don't forget that we're still selling the business card ads for our brand new phone directory. Thank you for Will Tiemann and his organization for stepping to the plate and buying the back cover. We still have business card ads available and half-page ads. So see myself or Bill Harrington, please, if you're interested. Time is running out to get your ad into the DSBA 2011 phone directory. Also, we wanted to get an update from Dennis Davidson on Kathy Best, our longtime honorary lifetime member, and get an update on her health. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, George. Once again, please don't stand. First of all, I'd like to welcome the Forum Club here. Thank you guys for coming. RedWings Forum Club. In case you don't know, Forum means for them, win or lose. And I know that because I was a proud president of the Red Wing Forum Club, and I'm not going to tell you when. Oh yeah, it was 75 and 76. Okay, so it's on. But I want to thank them for coming. Kathy Best, who we all know and love from the Detroit Red Wings. First of all, I want to thank very much the members of the Detroit Red Wings and the individuals, Jim Nill, of course, and Ken Holland, and Nick Lidstrom, and everybody else that donated to the Kathy Best Fund. It was greatly appreciated, and it was used real well, and is continuing to be. Good news, bad news, with Kathy is basically Kathy's getting better. She'll never be what she was as far as being able to probably sit up and get into a wheelchair and be here with us. That's the bad news. The good news, everything is going fine. She has been going through treatment at DMC in the hyperbaric chamber, or whatever they call that. I don't know, you guys know all that. And she's been going through that for about 2 months and is continuing to do that. The problem is she has infection around the bone in her hips, and so therefore, even though her wounds on the surface are healing, there's no way the infection gets out, so they have to keep opening the wounds. But she's down to treatments of 3 days a week as far as that is concerned, but 5 days a week of traveling down to DMC for these treatments. So any more help that you can give us, give Kathy, that would be appreciated. I talked to her last night, found out that Medicaid has paid for a lot more than what we thought it was going to pay for, which is great.
Thank you, Dennis. We got our silver anniversary golf outing we're very excited about, and here to talk about it is our golf chairman, Mr. Bill Harrington. Bill?
All right, Bill.
Thank you, George. This year on July 11th, we have our 25th Charity Golf Scramble. It's their silver anniversary, and it's going to be the best ever. It's out at Cherry Creek. This year, Ford Dealer Association will be participating with us. We will have 5 silver vehicles out there, one at each of the 5 par 3s. So if you get a hole-in-one, you will get one of those vehicles. And we'll also have a Harley at one of the holes, so if you get a hole-in-one, you'll get a Ford and a Harley. We're also going to have Bridgestone Firestone participating, and numerous other special prizes and awards. So if anybody's interested, we will have brochures out probably in the next week or so. And if anybody wants any more information or wants to write a check today, please see me. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Scott Harrison is here, and Scott has a very special event coming up. We've left these real nice laminated cards and press releases at the badge area. I've put them, and Scott is proud to announce WhiteCollarSports.com announces the 2nd annual Business of the Game Conference on Saturday, May 7th from 8 to 4:30 at the Michigan State University Detroit Center. And so, Scott, thank you again for helping sponsor this. You're going to be one of the moderators along with Jason Harrison, and just all the information. If you can help Scott and Jason get the word out about it, I'll also send this out to our members electronically. Sherry will later on. So, but there's some press releases and some nice laminated cards, and be sure to help out if you can with this upcoming event. Sue Lefevre. Sue is going to come up, Sue, with the Forum Club. She wants to tell us just a couple minutes about the Forum Club. As Dennis mentioned a few minutes ago, we're very, very proud of their participation. You know, last time Dave Dombrowski, yes, go Forum Club. I was just going to mention last time when Dave Gombrowski was here, we had members of the Eddy Lake Society. So this is another outreach activity for the DSBA into the community to invite fans and members of the community and to attend some of our meetings. So we really appreciate it. Sue, what a wonderful job you did and help us to get the word out. Thanks a lot.
No problem. It's quite an honor to be here with all of you. When George asked me yesterday to speak to you, I thought, what an honor to speak to the broadcasters of Detroit sports. Unfortunately, Detroit sometimes gets a bad rap with crime, economics, political issues. But I think that you probably have one of the best jobs. The most consistent thing we have being in Detroit is our teams. And we have some of the best professional teams here. And when there's bad times, the fans, that's where we can go and we can let it go and forget all the problems that we're having or enjoying hearing you on the TV or on the radios when you're broadcasting them. So we thank you for that. That gives us a little relief from our everyday life out there. We have the Lions. You know, I can remember when I was little, they probably have the most faithful fans, those Lions fans. And I can remember going and my dad saying to me, you know, let's bundle up, and we'd go to Tiger Stadium. Now I'm showing my age, I know, but, and we would go, and I can remember as a young child look at him and say, Daddy, why do they keep stopping the game? Like, they just keep stopping. It's hike, hike, boom, and they just don't go. So you can tell I'm not much of a football fan. It just takes too long and there's too many commercials. Then we have the beloved Tigers, and we all love the Tigers. I'm sure we all have memories of being at Tiger Stadium on a nice summer night or Comerica. There's nothing better than our Tigers, and they brought us a couple championships here too. And the good hot dogs, the pop, and everything else. And by the 5th inning, I'm done eating and I'm ready to go. So maybe we should have Tiger games that should be 6 innings long, and then that would be a little better too for me. Then we have the beloved Pistons, and they've had an up and down career with us too, but they've offered us a lot of entertainment in the past. And I played basketball. I enjoy playing basketball. But, you know, nothing like going up and down the court and doing a slam dunk or a three-pointer, right? Nothing better than that. But really, isn't it only the last 2 minutes of the game you need to see in basketball? So that brings us to the RedWings, which is my favorite team and my passion and my love, and of the Forum Club too. And through the years with the RedWings, we've been in existence, the Red Wing Forum Club, since 1949. And it started back with a couple people getting together and doing social events, drinking a lot from what we can tell from the records. And they would take a lot of road, right? Look at, you're shaking your head, even when you were there, Dennis, it was. But
we didn't drink though.
No. You inhaled. I joined the club the first year, Dennis, so I have to thank you for that. You were the president when I joined for the first year, so Dennis and I go back a lot of years. But we've gone through a lot with the Red Wing organization. We've gone through a couple new arenas. We went through the Love Olympia and Joe Louis, and hopefully a new arena soon. Yes, hopefully. We hope there's a new one coming for us. We've gone through two different owners, the Norrises, good or bad, or whatever names you want to call them. They were with the organization for a long time. And then again, our current owners, the Illages. And what a blessing they've been to the sport of baseball, to hockey, and to the city. So we're very blessed to have the Illages, we feel, as the owners of the Red Wings. We go on to general managers, and we're very lucky there too. We've basically had two of the best. Well, they are the best. Jimmy Devillano and Ken Holland. We're sorry he's not here today. He's a man that we put our trust in, and I won't lie, there's many times I think, what is that man thinking? What is he doing? But somehow or another they lead us to championships all the time. And then the players. We have players that have more NHL Hall of Famers than any of the teams that are most probably well known. We've got, you know, the Production 3, and we've got Steve Yzerman and Chris Chelios hopefully soon, right, Chris? So we're hoping for that. And then the coaches. We've had some very lively coaches. You know, we've had Jacques Demers and Scotty Bowman, right? Never best for Scotty. You never knew what he was thinking, but he got the job done. And of course now Mike Babcock, which is bringing us to a lot. But through all these changes and through all these years, the only thing that has stayed consistent all the way through are the fans of that winged wheel. And there's a true love and passion. And this town is called Hockey Town, not because of the town, but because of the fans that are in the town that love the team. And the best of those fans are the members of the Red Wing Forum Club. They have been there since, again, I'll say 1949, and our motto, as Dennis said, is form, win or lose. And we were the people there in the 80s when we were the Dead Wings, and no one wanted to be there, but we were there, and we were always cheering for them, and we are. We have a wide variety of members in our club. It's open to the public, and we have them from all walks of life, our members. They come from being 18, you have to be 18 years old to join, to our senior citizens who have been retired, and we have some of them here, and I call them my Cougarettes. Of course, I'm gonna embarrass you ladies, but they pass out the programs all the time. And our club does a lot of different things besides attend the games. We are very passionate about our charities. We have two charities. One is Turning Point. It's for abused women and children. And we've been donating to them for a little over 10 years now. And we donate clothes and items and Easter baskets, and at Christmas time we give them gift cards. And we've raised over $30,000 for them in the last few years. Yeah, we have a very giving club. Our main charity is Gilda's Club, which is Gilda Radner's it's a house for cancer victims. And it's very dear to us because we've had some members that have had to go there and use their services. And if you're not familiar with them, I highly recommend you do. They do a wonderful job of support groups with people, for their families and for the people that have cancer, but most importantly for children too. They help them go through that. And we have a raffle that we raffle off a pair of season tickets every year, and we sell the tickets down at the arena plus our members. And I'm very proud to say that over 10 years we've donated over $100,000 to them. So they've done a really great job with that. We have monthly meetings here. We call this our room here because this is, everyone asked me, I said, oh, they're up in our room for the luncheon today. But we have monthly meetings that we hold and conduct our business and elections, and sometimes we have guest speakers. Ken Cowell's been very nice to do that. And in days past, we used to have players and things like that, but now that there's a thing called agents and fees and everything, it's just not as easy to get the players here, unfortunately. But we have the monthly meetings. We have monthly social events. This is big for us. We get together and we play cards, we bowl, we play laser tag, we go on hay rides. There's a social event every month, I'm sorry. And last weekend, we went and saw the Derby Girls. Now, there's a sport I can't figure out. I'm trying really hard to understand all those rules and why those women want to beat themselves up so bad, but we had fun there. We supported that organization, too. We take trips. Unfortunately, with the economy in the past, we haven't had many. There were years where we would take 6 or 7 trips. I personally have seen over 50 games in Toronto, 50 games in Chicago, and Pittsburgh. And what a wonderful place we live, because all those are within driving distance and you can get there very quickly. So we do trips to support our team too. It's a family, a dysfunctional family sometimes, but we work well together, we take care of each other, and we have a great relationship with the Wings organization. Through the years, we've always helped them with social events that they may have, or charity events with volunteers. In the last couple of years, we've gotten a lot more active, and you will see us down at the arena every game now. We have anywhere from 42 to 72 volunteers there every game, and we're the people passing out smiling with the programs, doing the pizza toss, doing the lottery cards. Any of the giveaways, those are all Forum Club members that you see. And with the playoffs coming, when you see all the fun towels or pom-poms, those are us too. So they do a great job of coming down there. It's a great relationship we have with the Wings. We help them, and we get into the games for free. You can't beat that. So with the price of tickets, we truly appreciate that. So that's the Forum Club, and I am proud to say that I've been a member of it for 32 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue.